Hi everybody, it has been an awful long time since I've made a video here. Actually, I shot a couple of videos, didn't have time to edit them. I have been unbelievably busy, which is probably, or at least hopefully, understandable. Being a one-man shop, I've been designing circuits, I've been machining parts, I've been designing mechanical stuff, building website stuff, like all the things, trying to do too many things. So here's what I've decided to do, is trying to shoot one-shot videos, no editing. I'm going to chop off the front, the slop or whatever, and no music, no titles, no funny business, just stick this dumb thing on YouTube so that you can see what I'm doing. I figured it's probably more fun to see what the heck I'm doing than for me to do clever editing and all those kinds of things, and you see absolutely nothing. And at the same time, I have to do videos that are unrelated to this channel constantly, so it's a lot of little fiddly things. Anyway, let's keep it short. Let's do an update. Let's take a look around. A lot of this kind of looks like the last video, except messier. So what in the heck is new? I've kicked about 1 million products out since the last one, and here's what's exciting is that we are getting some new stuff, and that's what. Oh, we have a dog with some skin problems, obviously. Anyway, so this little cable right here, which is not all that little, this is going to plug in a new machine. But what could it be? I think I hinted to it in the last video. Over here in this corner, right about there, is a baby grand piano, and that is going away tomorrow. All of these little bits and pieces that are kind of all over the place making a giant mess is me trying to sift and sort through things, because this entire place is going to be completely rearranged to put a new piece of machinery there, and you will find out a little bit later. So some new additions to the lab. In addition to that is this old network analyzer. Going to use that for frequency response analysis on some power supply designs. Now, I got this for nearly free by somebody who doesn't know what it was, like a equipment liquidator, and I repaired it. I plugged it in, the thing started beeping at me, dug up some information online, and the EEV blog, as usual, super helpful. There's always somebody there who has some interesting little tidbits of information. Anyway, dug up a lot of documentation on this thing, and as it turns out, the program ROM was bad. And this machine was, I think, built in about 1988, roughly, and somebody who has one of these things actually took the time to dig the program ROM out of it, post it on their website, and ta-da, I was able to download that, replace the PROMs with EPROMs, program those suckers, and now I have a network analyzer. It's huge, but it's nearly free. I think I've got about $100 in this thing, and that's going to go a long way towards some power supply design. And the rest of this stuff is probably kind of the way I left it, but you can see what happens here. Let me turn on some lights. I literally have kind of a dozen projects going at any given moment, and what I'm trying to do is streamline all of this stuff for the new machinery, and we're going to kind of get it going. So anyway, stay tuned. Hopefully this week we're going to have some fancy new equipment show up, and I think it's going to be exciting to watch it. I've been struggling to get this thing up and running for a very long time, and I think this is it. First of all, it's the most equipment I could possibly fit into 400 square feet, and second, I have a whole bunch of organization that is going to kind of go along with it, which is exciting. But yeah, when you need a cable like this to plug in a single machine, something big is going to happen. Let's find out what it is.